Black queen myself, I'm here and I'm all about uplifting other Black queens, because if no one else will, we have to do it ourselves. And I want you all to go and support Perry Essence Body Butter. Okay? Go to Instagram right now and follow at Peabody Butter, or you can go to peabodybutter.com and order you some. This is made by a Black queen, so she knows what our Black skin needs. It has shea butter, mango butter, korum butter, cocoa butter, argan oil, palm oil, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, all the oils that you need to get your skin beautiful and glowing. Go check out Perry's Body Butter right now. It smells smells so good. She has coffee scrubs available. It smells so good. Make sure you guys check it out. Go and check it out right now until I sent you. What's good, everybody? It's just me, Jenny. You know, where it usually is what it is and you get what you get. But today I'm about to put y'all on to a new little show I'm going to be doing every single Tuesday right here. You will be getting 2 Cent Tuesdays with Jenny, where I will be giving my unsolicited, unapologetic opinion on current events. So today I will be giving my 2 cents on none other than 50 Cent. The irony. But it's paining me to do this because we come from the same hood. Shout out to Southside Jamaica Queens. But I'm sorry, bro. I gotta do it to you because I'm not surprised, because we all know that 50 is a savage. He doesn't care what he says, what he does, but still feel some type of way. So without further ado, we're going to get right into this topic. So yesterday, I was scrolling on the gram, as I usually would all the time, and I was wondering why I was seeing so many Black beautiful women posting things as if they were defending how important they were or how beautiful they were as Black women. So it made me curious, what is going on here? So I decided to dig a little deeper to find the root of these women's frustration. Now, I love to see queens posting about themselves and how beautiful and smart and strong we are, but I can tell there was a reason for it. So I came across this clip on the Shade Room of 50 Cent on Lil Wayne's podcast, radio show, whatever it was. I don't know what it was. And he says, and I quote, "That shit is exotic. This shit looks a whole lot different from the shit you see in your neighborhood." I am assuming that this statement was made about him dating exotic women and how that shit looks different compared to the shit you see in your neighborhood. And I assume, being that I am too from Jamaica, Queens, that he is referring to the women in the neighborhood as to women like me, to women that look like me, Black women. Different from the shit you see in your neighborhood. Would that be the same neighborhood where your Black mama gave birth to you? Would that be the same neighborhood where your Black grandmother raised you? Would that be the same Black neighborhood where you got a young girl pregnant and had a son by her, which we all know that you have publicly disowned and shitted on every chance that you get? He continues, "In some kind of way, it's interesting to explore. But they get mad. They get angry." Who's they? I assume that the Black women are they who get angry. when he explores with exotic women. Now, here's the thing. This is not the first time 50 has received backlash, because we know he says things all the time. I remember not too long ago where this was the same man that received backlash for reposting a photo of his co-star, Notori Norton, side by side with a Mortal Kombat character. This is the same man. So these type of statements do not surprise me. As 50 is going on his rant about exotic women, Lil Wayne is laughing up a storm. He is kiki ha ha ha, finds it funny. Of course he would, because he also dates exotic women. But aren't you a father to a black woman? Didn't you help raise a black queen? Now, 50 is not surprising. He has no daughters. He never really had much of a relationship with his mom. She died when he was very young. And then he had his grandmother, which I thought he loved and adored. But Lil Wayne, you have a daughter. One. A beautiful black young lady. Reginae took to Twitter and posted, "I'm black, I'm beautiful, I'm enough, I'm exotic, I'm amazing, I'm one of a MF kind. Yes, sis, you are." And her mother, Miss Toya Wright, had to co-sign and post her daughter's picture telling her, "Yes, you are beautiful, yes, you are a queen." Now, what does that say when a daughter has to defend her worth to her own father? What does that say about you, Lil Wayne? Okay, now that you know the whole story and why I'm making this video, now it's time for me to put my little 2 cents in there. The late and great Malcolm X once said, "The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman." So now let's get into it, because I literally just got into a debate with someone about this very topic, and I find myself often arguing with men, or shall I say debating with men, about black women's worth. Okay, Malcolm X could not have said it better himself. We are the most disrespected in America. I know that our black kings are getting gunned down. They are dealing with police brutality. And guess what? Guess who is at the front lines fighting for our black kings? Who is at the front line protesting and protecting? Black women. Now, I've been to a few protests because I march not only for myself, because we are not exempt from police brutality, which we are still waiting for the arrest of Breonna Taylor's killers, FYI. So not only do I march for myself, I march for my father, I march for my brothers, I march for my nephews, my cousins, my male friends, everybody. When I go to these protests, I majority see black women on the front line, ready to stand up to the cops, stand up to whoever's trying to back them down, ready to take on whatever for our black kings. But do we get the same in return? No, we don't. Now, I have had a man tell me, "Oh, I am done with black women. I'm not dating y'all no more because y'all have a bad attitude." I also have been told that, "Oh, back in the day, black women were bitches." I'm not saying that about now, but back in the day, they were bitches. They had attitude. Why? Why do we have to be such harsh names? Why is it that we always have an attitude? I did a podcast. I am very passionate when I speak about something that affects me and my loved ones. I'm very passionate. While on the podcast, a joke was made by another black man that he didn't want to mess with me because he didn't want me to come through the screen and stab him. Why would you say that? Because see, when a black woman talks and is passionate about something and her tone is just a little bit up and she speaks with authority, she's a threat. And I think with the climate of America right now, you would think that a black man would never say something like that, because that is the very thing that the police do to you when you start to question him. Even if your tone doesn't change, but you are a threat, because how dare you question their authority? How dare you speak up for yourself? Then you become aggressive. Then you become a threat. So why would you say the same thing to me that a white cop would say to you? Back to the whole I'm not dating black women because they have attitudes. This is how I see it. Black women, we are strong. We are very opinionated. We know our worth. It takes us some time to get there, and we got to deal with a lot of bullshit before we get there. But all that BS that we tolerate and that we put up with, that is what makes us who we are. Now, I take it as, and I'm not saying all black men, because all black men don't think that way. But for those who do, I say this to you. Are we just a little bit too strong for you? Are we just supposed to stay in a woman's place? We're not supposed to have opinions. We're not supposed to talk back. So I asked the person that says black women are bitches with attitudes. Okay. So what do you call the Karens of the world who goes around and bullies innocent black people and accuse them of things that they're not doing and call the police on them for petty things? What do you call them besides Karens? That's not having an attitude? So the person responds to me, they just do that because they're soft. Oh, now it makes sense. So white women are seen as soft. They are seen as willing to tolerate certain things. I guess the same as an exotic woman is going to tolerate certain things that a black woman is not. So basically what you're saying is we're just too damn strong for you to tolerate. Now, to those, I know that black men date exotic women or white women for many different reasons. Some do it just because it looks good. Some do it because they feel like I can do it. Some do it to stick it to the white man. Look at me, I got a white woman on my arm. Some black men reach a certain status in life where they feel like they have made it and now they need their trophy piece. And half the time, those exotic women, those white women, whatever, I don't even know what is considered to be exotic, but whatever. I guess that is what makes them look good once they have reached a certain level of success in life. And that is why they go and get them. And some men just like what they like, and that's fine. But why do you have to put down a black woman just because you prefer to date an exotic? That is my question. Why put us down because of what you prefer to date? Do you? I have no problems with interracial couples. But when you start to degrade the very people that look like you, that is where my problem lies. Because at the end of the day, you come from a black woman. Your mother comes from a black woman. And many are black women before them. If you have a daughter, what is that saying to your child? You are now telling your child, your black child, if you have a black child that's not mixed or biracial, you're telling that child that they are not worth a man loving them. They are not worth anybody to date them or be interested in them because they're black. And that they will grow up to have an attitude. Well, let's stem where this attitude comes from. Could it be because of the things that you black men do to us? Could it be because our daddies weren't there? Could it be because how many fathers have left their child fatherless? So now we sit there and look for a father and a man, and that man disappoints us when our fathers were the first to disappoint us, and then we allow every other man to do the same, and it just builds up ammunition inside of us, and we continue to take these things out on each and every last man that we date. Oh. Because I thought a deadbeat had said something. But like I said, there is no reason to put down the black woman just because you prefer to date an exotic. That whole, the same shit you see in your neighborhood, well, damn. It was good enough for you when you was in the neighborhood, but now we ain't shit. Is pretty much how I'm taking it. Stop disrespecting us. Because I can't tell you how many black women will go to war for black men, but we will never get the same in return. We all BWAs, or should I say BBWAs, black bitches with attitude. Just because some of you cannot handle the strength of a black woman, because some of you can't handle that we have opinions and we are not afraid to voice our opinions. And I'm sorry to say, and just because some of y'all hate y'all mamas, or you hate your own beautiful black skin, don't put everybody else down because of what you are going through. Okay? Because that's another reason why I know a few that will not date black women because of what they went through with their black mama. And their experience was not so great. But do not put everybody in one category because of your experience. A lot of you men who have bad experience with dating black women, that does not mean all black women are like that. Maybe the one you dealt with, or maybe the few you dealt with is that way. Maybe you need to reflect yourself and learn how to pick them better so that you won't have these same experiences over and over and blaming it on the fact that because we're black is why we're like that. No. Maybe because of that young lady's upbringing is why she's like that. Maybe because of things she went through is why that young lady is like that. That does not mean every black woman is that way. The sad part about everything, men have no idea what we have to deal with as black women. Okay? If we wear our hair like this, we're trying to be white. If we wear our natural curls and our natural hair, oh my God, why are you wearing your hair like that? Your hair's too nappy, your hair's too this. If we're showing too much skin, we look like a hoe. If we're not showing enough skin, we look like a grandma. We can't win. If you don't speak up, you weak. If you speak up too much, you aggressive. If you make too much money, you're intimidating. If you don't make enough money, you a gold digger. We can't win. But it's okay for these exotic women to wear our cornrows, to wear our bamboo earrings, to plump up their lips and plump up their asses and hips so that they can look like ours. But I guess it looks better on them than it does on our natural bodies. I guess men like what they like. If you enjoyed my 2 cents, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I will be posting these videos every single Tuesday based on whatever's going on. This happened to be the topic of the week, so I decided to address it. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, if you are a Black, beautiful, smart, strong, unapologetic Black queen, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and go like it right now. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything will be in the description down below. And that was 2 cents with Jenny. I'm out.